Today, I'm going for a jog in search of cherry blossoms. The starting point is Ueno. I've arrived at Ueno Park, which is just a short walk from Ueno Station. There are many shops lined up here, since it was still early in the morning. Most of them hadn't opened yet. Along this path, you can see rows of cherry trees. Just like this, many cherry blossoms were in full bloom. It's the perfect time to see them right now. I highly recommend visiting during the first week of April. Even though I came early in the morning, there were already some people around. Recently, we've had a lot of rainy days, so I was lucky that the rain had stopped today. I heard this area gets very crowded around noon, so if possible, I recommend coming early in the morning. Up close, the cherry blossoms are blooming beautifully like this. It feels like walking through a tunnel of sakura. You can only see this beautiful scene for about a week each year. If you plan to visit Japan, I highly recommend coming during cherry blossom season to fully enjoy it. There were also some patches of blue sky today. The contrast of the pink cherry blossoms against the blue sky was stunning. Now that I've enjoyed Ueno, I'm heading to Asakusa next. Actually, Ueno and Asakusa are quite close to each other. On this day, I jogged from Ueno to Asakusa. As I got closer to Asakusa, the Tokyo Skytree came into clear view. I've arrived in Asakusa. This is the famous Senso-ji temple. Senso-ji is especially well known for the Kaminarimon Thunder Gate. There were many tourists visiting today as well. Here's what the Kaminarimon looks like up close. Many people were taking pictures. Once you pass through the gate, you'll find Nakami Street stretching ahead. This street is full of food stalls and souvenir shops. Since it was still early, some shops were not open yet. However, many were already in business. The cherry blossom decorations above the street made it all the more beautiful. Just strolling through Asakusa is a lot of fun. As I got closer to the center of the temple grounds, I saw many cherry blossoms in full bloom. The combination of traditional Japanese buildings, lanterns, and sakura is truly beautiful. This is a stunning sight that you can only witness during this short time of the year. Here is the heart of the temple. There were many stalls around. Large traditional straw sandals were also on display like this. This is the Omakuji stand, where you can draw a fortune. Now, it's time to leave Senso-ji Temple. Now, I'm heading to a hidden gem, an underrated cherry blossom spot that's just a short walk from Asakusa. The cherry tree-lined path along the Sumida River. As you can see, many cherry trees are planted right along the riverbank. From here, it even looks like the base of the Tokyo Skytree is surrounded by sakura. Since this area isn't too crowded, it's a great place to relax and enjoy the blossoms. Highly recommended. There were many people enjoying the cherry blossoms in the park here. Just walking along the river is a pleasant experience. You can see that the row of cherry trees stretches far into the distance. No matter how far you go, cherry blossoms are blooming all around. I completely forgot about jogging and found myself mesmerized by the flowers. You can also enjoy the beautiful view of the cherry blossoms with the Skytree in the background. Although the weather was a bit cloudy that day, we still caught glimpses of blue sky. The contrast between the blue sky and pink cherry blossoms is absolutely stunning. Walking through this area feels like passing through a pink tunnel made of sakura. This scene can only be seen for about a week each year, which is why cherry blossom viewing, hanami, is so cherished in Japan. The cherry trees around the base of the Skytree are incredibly beautiful. I could have stared at this view forever. Even though it was still early in the morning, many people had already come out for hanami. Next, I crossed the river to get closer to the Tokyo Skytree. This area is known as Solamachi. The view of the cherry blossoms from the bridge was also breathtaking. There were even yellow rapeseed flowers, nanahana, blooming here, creating a beautiful contrast with the pink sakura. I walked along the cherry blossom path a bit, watching the petals gently flutter in the breeze. It was such a peaceful and beautiful sight. The yellow flowers were also blooming beautifully, and the mix of yellow and pink made for an unforgettable combination. It was such a picturesque scene that I couldn't help but stop and take it all in. The Sumida River is lined with cherry trees like this all along the way. I truly hope visitors from around the world can experience this breathtaking scenery. Just walking along the endless path of blossoms is healing in itself. As we near the end of the cherry blossom path, I felt a deep sense of happiness having seen so many beautiful flowers. Some of the petals had already begun to fall around here. The way they danced in the air was magical. I wish I could have stayed and watched this enchanting scene forever. I promised myself I'd definitely come back again next year to see these stunning blossoms. Afterward, I took a short break at a nearby park, where there were also a few cherry trees in bloom. Right next to the park, there was a delicious traditional Japanese sweets shop. That day, I bought dorayaki and daifuku. Here's what I got. Everything was absolutely delicious. There's a Japanese saying, "Hana yori dango," dumplings over flowers. It refers to people who are more interested in eating sweets than admiring flowers during hanami. It describes someone who values practicality over elegance. And maybe that's exactly who I am. It all passed by so quickly. But that's the end of today's video. Japan is full of amazing places to enjoy cherry blossoms. From famous spots like Ueno Park and Asakusa, to lesser-known gems like the Sumida River. even though the sakura only bloom for about a week. It's that fleeting nature that makes them feel so special and beautiful to the Japanese people. If you have the chance, I highly recommend visiting Japan during cherry blossom season. You'll witness scenery more beautiful than you've ever imagined. That's it for today's video. I'll continue sharing beautiful landscapes and travel experiences from Japan on this channel, so please don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much for watching.